What's good? It's DeValian here with Scout Team Sports, your NFL Sunday matchups roll along. Boy, am I excited for this one. The battle of the most anticipated 2-8 versus 2-8 matchup in the history of the NFL. Browns at Raiders. Shedeur Sanders getting his first start. And my goodness, I hope he wins. And I'm picking him to win. I'll tell you why in just a sec. And here we go. Here's the second. So, first of all, you look at the Raiders. And look, all I can pray for is that Max Crosby doesn't get so fed up that he eventually demands a trade. I know the talks are he doesn't want to go anywhere, and I'm glad. I mean, he got a Raider tattoo on his arm, so I'm hoping that he's going to be able to suffer through the tough times to get to the better times, and I hope that those better times actually do come before his career is up. But anyway, other than that, you look at the defense of the Raiders, kind of average so-so. Aside from Max Crosby, he needs help on that side of the football. Did I mention that the Raiders are favored by 3.5 points? And then on the offensive side, you have the league leader tied for the lead with Tua in Miami for the most interceptions with 13, and that is, of course, Geno Smith. And, of course, the Raiders are still smart enough to start him. So, with that being said, I don't believe the whole thing about ALC will start. He's back. He's going to start. I mean, I'll believe that when I see it. But for right now, knowing how Pete Carroll is, I don't trust that ALC is even going to start until I actually see him. Until then, he's going to go with his guy, Geno Smith, the league leader, tied for league lead in the most interceptions. Again, you know the defensive backs of the Cleveland Browns are like, even the linebackers are like, who's going to get the first pick? Who's going to get the first pick? Who's going to get the first pick? Let's bet. Let's bet. Let's bet. Let's bet. I would be too. Anyway, you put that factor in to the equation, and that's probably going to set up the Browns offense for success. You got Quinshon Judkins, you put him to work, and then Shedeur can go off of play action. Shedeur can make smart throws. Now that he actually has reps with the first team. I'm picking the Browns to win this one. Even if Shedeur has probably an average game, that Browns defense will probably get a pick six, at least one. If not that, then maybe a forced fumble and recovery. The offensive line can't block for Ashton Jeanty for anything because he's always getting met at the at the line of scrimmage, so he can't do anything. I mean, I don't see how the Raiders win this. As bad as they play, I don't see how they win this. They'll find a way to lose. They will find a way to lose. So I'm picking the Browns in the upset, even though the Raiders are favored 3.5 points. If my team wins, great. Not really great. But if Shedeur wins, I'm glad because you should have drafted him. And then you should have traded for him instead of trading for Kenny Pickett. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. This is DeValian with Scout Team Sports.